From the following information of CN Ltd, prepare a common size statement of profit and loss for the year ended 31st March 2023 and 31st March 2024. And we've been given very little data. Okay, now keep in mind, we have to follow Schedule 3 of the Companies Act 2013 and the format for particulars according to Schedule 3. Right now, revenue from operations is given to us, which is part of the format. Okay, and I'm just going to write it down as revenue from operations, revenue, revenue from operations. We have for, we have to do for the current year and the previous year. Okay, but in our format, the previous year comes first. All right, so the previous year for us is 2022-23. So 2022-23 in rupees, then 2023-24 in rupees, then again 2022-23 in percentage, 2023-24 in percentage. Okay, so first I'm just going to put down all the numbers that are there in the table over here, and then I will look at everything else. Okay, so we have revenue from operations. The next line item in Schedule 3 is other income, which is not there. Right, so we simply get hold of total revenue, which is the same number. Okay, so what are we dealing with? 20 lakhs, 20. Okay, and I'm going to scroll up a little bit. 2023, 22, 23. Okay, do not get confused. We have 20 lakhs here and 40 lakhs here. Now, there's no need for other income and calculating total revenue because those line items are not there. This should do. We can move directly to expenses. All right, so we have expenses. Okay, and under expenses, we have purchase of stock in trade, which is the second line item under expenses in the format, and the last line item, which is other expenses. We only have two. We don't need to write the whole format. We simply copy paste these two. All right, so purchase of stock in trade, purchase of stock in trade, and other expenses. And we have 4 lakhs and 8 lakhs, 4 lakhs and 8 lakhs, and similarly 2 lakhs and 4 lakhs. Our next step will be to find the total expenses. Okay, this is all straightforward. Add it up, you'll get 6 lakhs. Add it up, you'll get 12 lakhs. Then our next step is to calculate profit before tax. Tax rate is given to us. Okay, so we'll be able to solve for these numbers. But before that, I need to calculate profit before tax. Okay, and now it's a good time to actually give some numberings. All right, so revenue from operations, for example, would have been Roman 1. Expenses would end up becoming, Roman 2 because there's nothing else after revenue from operations until expenses. So this is Roman 2. Under expenses, whoever we have, we can number with alphabets. Okay, so we have got purchase of stock in trade and other expenses. Then what we get is total expenses, which is simply a total. We need not number it. We then number profit before tax, and in brackets we can say it is Roman 1 minus Roman. Okay, like this. Next, what do we have? We subtract. Okay, so our tax rate is 50%. Okay, our tax rate is 50%. And what we are going to be doing is we are going to write, okay, Roman 4 less tax at 50%, and then subtracting that, we get profit, we get profit, profit after tax. Okay, now that I've put in all the particulars, I can easily solve. Okay, my total expenses are 6 lakhs. My revenue from operations is 20 lakhs. So I'm guessing profit before tax is going to end up becoming 14 lakhs. Okay, 14 lakhs. Why? Because I'm taking the revenue from operations, subtracting the total expenses. Okay, similarly, 40 lakhs minus 12 lakhs, I think gives us 28 lakhs. Okay, and from that, we can subtract tax. 50% means half, 7 lakhs and 14 lakhs. And then again, subtracting gives us the same number. So again, 7 lakhs and 14 lakhs. All right. Now, our next step will be to calculate common size. Right. So when they say common size statement, and that too for profit and loss, okay, you need to keep in mind that everything corresponds to sales. Okay, so remember, it's percentage on top. So percentage, when I put 100 here and here, it is understood that they're both percent. Okay, do not write percent because percent is already written top like this. Anyway, 100 and 100. And now I'm going to concentrate only on 22, 23 first. Okay, so you'll understand how it is done. And then maybe y'all can try doing 23, 24. Okay, so remember what we're saying is that revenue from operations corresponds to 100%. So then purchase of stock in trade, which is 4 lakhs, is X. Again, we have to solve for X, cross multiplication. But if you really want a formula, right, at every given level, at every given point, what you're going to be seeing is all of these numbers. All of these numbers are multiplying into 100 and getting divided by revenue from operations. So if you really want a formula, I can give you a formula, right? And the percentage, okay, in a common size, okay, is equal to the line item, whatever that is, whether it is an expense or purchase of stock in trade, whatever it is, profit before tax, profit after tax. So your line item upon revenue from operations, upon revenue from operations into 100. So however you want to apply this formula, it's up to you. I'm more comfortable with the unitary method of cross multiplication, but if you want a formula, it's your problem. Anyway, uh, 20 lakhs is 100, so 4 lakhs will be X. Okay, cross multiplying, you're going to end up with 20%. Okay, and think of it. If you want to divide 4 lakhs by 20 lakhs, okay, what's happening? At the end of the day, it's all these numbers as a percentage of these numbers gives you these. Okay, so what we're doing is nothing but a percentage. So 4 lakhs upon 20 lakhs. Okay, 4 ones are 4 fives are, you'll end up with 20%. Do the math, you'll get it. Now, if this guy is 20% and it is 4, then 2 lakhs will have to be 10% because it is half. Okay, so like that, you can make your life easy. Similarly, over here, it is 6 lakhs. Also remember, like literally this is 60 and this is 200 and we're dividing both, we'll get 30 and 100. So however you want to do, you do. Okay, but it's very easy to get these numbers. Then you have your profit before tax. Okay, and now we have uh, 14 lakhs upon 20 lakhs. Right, and it's as good as 14 upon 20, which is 70%. Then we have 7 lakhs upon 20 lakhs. Okay, so again, that's as good as saying 70 upon 200, which is 35 upon 100, which is 35%. Okay, so again, what I'm saying is you can do it mentally. Otherwise, basic calculation in your rough work should be enough. 35% is here. Okay, and since this is 7 lakhs and 35%, this 7 lakhs will also be 35%, will also be 35%. And with that, I'm done with 22, 23s. Okay. Now, accordingly, I think you all are in a position to solve 23, 24. This time, remember, 4 lakhs corresponds to 100. 8 lakhs will correspond to X. That is one way in which way you can do it. The other way is just finding a percentage. Okay, so what percentage is 8 lakhs or 40 lakhs? That's the formula I've given you. All right, so it's going to be 8 lakhs upon 40 lakhs into 100. And whatever your answer is, it is. Please solve. And please mention line by line in the comments the correct percentage sequence for 23, 24. Okay, I'll see if you all have done it correctly. Doubts? Put it in the comments. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe.